Hello again everyone to another shaving chat for the Razor Company. I'm the Shaving Cyclist over on YouTube and Instagram. Please check me out when you get a chance. I appreciate it. So today we're going to go with the collaboration between Master Soap Creations and the Razor Company called Light Blue. It's a take on Dolce & Gabbana's Light Blue and it is absolutely fantastic. I highly recommend getting it. You can get it at the Razor Company for about $17 if I remember correctly, and it is an absolutely wonderful scent. Builds a great lather. I took the liberty of already doing it in a 3D printed bowl, and we're going to use the AE Simpson Trafalgar T3 today. So let's get started. Just wet the face down a little bit, and I've got about a day and a little bit worth of growth. And it's an absolutely wonderful scent. So you're going to see me kind of go back and forth, left and right in this video, and that's only because I have the camera set up right in the middle. Trying to stay in frame and give you guys a good view of what I'm going to be doing today. So today we're going to do a straight razor shave, which I absolutely love. And what I find with straight razors is the more hydrated the lather, the better. It just helps to decrease the friction on the face and let that blade slide right across. Straight razors are something that can be a little bit intimidating. And I have to admit that it was a bit intimidating for me when I first started out, but it's a transition that I'm glad I made. And honestly, I prefer straight razors to DE. Excuse me, there, got a little bit in my mouth. Okay, and you can see that we're just continue to build a really, really nice lather. And there we go with a little bit more in my mouth. So, all right, I think we're almost there. And we are. Absolutely fantastic lather. Master Soap Creations is out of, they're in South Africa. And I have a few other soaps. Vintage Lapidus, which is also excellent, and also Most Wanted, which is equally as wonderful. Encourage you to go to the Razor Company website, check those out, see if the scent profile is something that you would enjoy. And I think we got it. Excuse me there, I had to spit out a little bit of soap that got into my mouth. So, all right, so for today's razor, we're going to go with something that you can get at the Razor Company. And I did back in October of 2021, and it's the Boker Spanish tip, 5/8. It's absolutely wonderful. Jason honed it up for, what's his honing service? $25. So, absolutely fantastic. So let's get started. I'm going to just step over here just a little bit. Hopefully you can still see. Now the key with starting off with straights is to take just smaller strokes and not to rush the process. Now, especially with the Spanish tip, what you probably noticed right off the bat is that this end right here, let's see if we can get it up in the light. This end right here is very, very sharp. So you want to be mindful of your angle. And something else that I've learned from other straight razor shavers is to keep the angle of the blade quite low, a lot lower than you might think. So here it is on my face, and this is about a spine width apart from my face right here, and this is the spine. So just kind of keep that in mind. So something that I did when I first started straight razor shaving was to make sure that I have this part of the blade dry, my fingers dry, to avoid slippage. So let's step over here just a little bit so I can see. And just, again, just taking small strokes against the face. And what I did when I first started was to basically just do a north to south pass. And to put the razor away, and that's what we'll be doing today. And I always start on my right side because that's my dominant side. And it's very purposeful in that it tells my brain this is what we're doing today. Now, most people would go scoop down like this for the top, but because my mustache is so dense right there, what I like to do is kind of come down at an angle like that. Let's try that out. So let's see here. All right, we'll come back. And it doesn't take really any pressure, you just have to be careful. And that's a really good shave right there. And then you just kind of put your tongue behind your lip, or at least I do. Just light strokes, that's all it takes, is just super light strokes. Whoops, almost. Just got to be mindful of the of that Spanish tip for the razor. So that was a pretty good first pass, not too bad when we're making a video. So let's re-wet the face here. So that's the first pass, and you can see that there's a little bit of blood. I got myself just a touch. But it's important to always be mindful of what you're doing with a straight razor. That one will heal up quickly though, I'm sure of it. What a great soap. Nice glide, everything's just absolutely wonderful. So we're going to go now to a double edge, what most people are familiar with, and it's going to be this, the Merkur 34C, and it's got a first use feather blade in there. I find that the that the feather blade is really, really efficient and makes this razor really, really efficient rather, sorry. And this is somewhat against the grain on my neck because it kind of grows in and up, or from the inside up like this. But that's really efficient right there. And since this is the weekend, we're just gonna go with just a 2-pass shave today. And you can probably hear those whiskers really, really churning. Now here under the neck, it's a little bit difficult for me to go side to side, so I end up just going south to north. So to do straight razor shaving, it's really not that difficult. You just have to take your time. And not rush to the process. I make it look relatively easy, but keep in mind that I've been doing it for approximately 7 months now. Or actually more than that, 7, 8, 9 months. And for me anyway, the way I started was just to basically just shave just that single pass and then switch to a DE for several weeks and then just kind of continue on from there. Yep, just a neck. And there we go. That is a darn fine shave, and one that we're going to keep. So I'm going to rinse my face off with warm water, cold water, and be right back. And we're back. I just like to do a warm water and cold water just because the warm water I want to get this residual soap off, and then the cold water to kind of close those pores up a little bit. So got the matching splash, the light blue. It's really, really nice. It's got it's going to be witch hazel, rose water, fragrance, essential oils, glycerin, polysorbate 20, and phenyloxethanol. So we'll just shake it up. I like to mix it up a little bit, so put some right there in our hand. Put a generous amount in just because of the day it's going to be. And that, my friends, is a wonderful shave. So make sure that you visit the razor company for all your shaving needs. Make sure you check out Light Blue if you have an opportunity. Thanks, and have a great day. Bye-bye.